look at that, it's a bright sunny day. Looks like the perfect day to make an Animal Crossing video. Yay! So I started playing Animal Crossing on the GameCube when I was pretty young. I named my town Kinton, which has no meaning, and it was in all caps because I could not figure out how to make the letters lowercase. Great start! My favorite animal villager in the original Animal Crossing was Sven the goat. He was my neighbor, and I would always talk to him every day, treated him like a real friend. It made me happy. For a while, I would wake up every morning at like 5 a.m. or whatever it is to do the morning aerobics activity that they had in the original Animal Crossing, and there was no point to it, it had no reward. I just really liked matching my character's motions to the motions of the villagers. I would pay for Katrina to read my fortune whenever I had the chance, even though I had no idea what the purpose of it was. I just liked it and thought it was fun. I remember one of my villagers was named Portia, and I had never seen that name spelled before. Again, I was a little kid, and so I always thought her name was Portia, and so I always called her Portia until my uncle corrected me. And then by that time, it was kind of sad because I'm like, oh, I got to know this animal as Portia. I don't want her name to be Portia. So that was kind of funny. Let's see, I also remember there was a Lost and Found in this game, and I would feel so guilty taking anything out of the Lost and Found, even though that's literally the only thing you could do with it. I would just feel so guilty, like, does this belong to somebody? I don't want to take this random piece of furniture out of the Lost and Found. I remember it being really annoying to put fossils in the museum in this game because you had to like take literal days to send it into Blathers in the mail and then have it sent back, identified, and then bring it to the museum. So glad they fixed that in later games. But yeah, overall, it was such a fun game. I'm very happy that I discovered it. Moving right along, the next game I played was Animal Crossing Wild World on the Nintendo DS. I had a DSi at the time. In this game, the fossil system was a lot better, and there were a lot of other improvements as well. We had the roost and the observatory added to the museum, which was so cool. It made the museum feel so much bigger and like a really cool place to hang out. I remember I shared a house in this game with my family members, and we would work together at sort of decorating the house, making the different rooms, and also working on the town together, creating an orchard. Wild World was also when I discovered KK Slider. I just thought he was the best character, this cool musician, and I loved collecting his songs. My favorite is Forest Life. And my favorite villager in Wild World was Caroline the Squirrel. I remember helping her collect all the lovely furniture and lovely walls and flooring and everything. Her house was all pink, covered in hearts. After Wild World, I got Animal Crossing City Folk for the Wii. My town was called Staria, because stars, I guess. And I had the opportunity to decorate my own house this time. I still shared the town with my family, but we each had our own little house, which was nice. In this game, we had the city, which I really liked. I love the background music in the city, and I would always go to Gracie's shop, even though I couldn't afford anything that was being sold there. I liked getting my shoes shined, getting my hair done, and going to Shrunk. I just thought it was such a cute little community that they added. I also specifically remember seeking out all of the golden and silver tools, like the silver shovel, golden shovel, fishing rod, all that stuff. For some reason, this was like when I started reading the guides and figuring out exactly how to get all the best tools. And finally, Animal Crossing New Leaf. This is probably the Animal Crossing I played the least of any of them. Not really sure why. I think partially because I was in college and so busy a lot, and I didn't necessarily have the same time that I did as a kid. And also it felt a little bit lonely to not be sharing a town with my family anymore. Like I had my own game and own town to take care of, and you were the mayor of it. It was almost a little overwhelming. I still played New Leaf a lot though, especially when I was feeling anxious or stressed throughout the day and I needed something calming and relaxing to do. One of my favorite things to do is to play New Leaf in the evening while I'm sipping a cup of tea. My favorite time to play is between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. because that's when my favorite hourly music is playing. It's so relaxing, it makes me happy. And when I sat down to play New Leaf, I wasn't necessarily doing it with any particular goal or even a routine in mind. When I play Animal Crossing, I kind of just like to walk around and see where it takes me, see what happens. Usually when I'd start up New Leaf, the first character I would talk to is Kiki the Black Cat, who is my current favorite villager because she reminds me of Kiki's Delivery Service, which is my favorite movie. And through continuing to walk around the town, I do things like dig up fossils, collect fruit and seashells, catch bugs, catch fish, do requests, and so I'm doing all the Animal Crossing stuff, but I don't necessarily have a goal in mind. I'm just kind of relaxing and having fun. So in New Leaf, I did not get very many KK Slider songs. I did not expand my house that much. I only had one room by the end of it, and I didn't even unlock a lot of the things that we had in the other games, like the Roost. I think it's because I just wasn't really into the public works projects as much. I just wanted to walk around and do simple tasks. So I have no idea how I'm really going to play New Horizons. It seems like town building is a big part of it, and I kind of ignored that portion of New Leaf. But the trailer looked really nice, and so I'm really looking forward to it, hoping that I can get more into this sort of customizing your town element of Animal Crossing in the next game. So I'm excited for that in 2020. Looking forward to 2020. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.